The Rain Queen, South Africa. Once upon a time, in the lush and fertile lands of South Africa, there was a small, beautiful kingdom ruled by a wise and benevolent queen. This kingdom was blessed with abundant rain, which brought prosperity and happiness to its people. The queen, named Modjadji, was known far and wide as the Rain Queen. The Rain Queen's power to control the rain was a gift that had been passed down through her family for generations. It was said that her ancestors were granted this ability by the gods in order to ensure that the land would always be fertile and the people would never go hungry. The Rain Queen's family had faithfully served the kingdom for centuries, using their powers to bring rain in times of drought and to prevent floods in times of excessive rain. Modjadji was a gentle and kind-hearted ruler. She spent her days walking through the fields and forests of her kingdom, ensuring that everything was in balance. She would often sit by the river, speaking to the spirits of the water and asking for their guidance. Her people loved her dearly and respected her for her wisdom and compassion. One year, however, the kingdom faced an unprecedented drought. The skies were clear and blue, with not a single cloud in sight. The rivers began to dry up, and the once lush fields turned brown and barren. The people of the kingdom were worried, but they had faith in their queen. They knew that Modjadji would find a way to bring the rain back. Modjadji, too, was concerned. She tried everything she knew to call forth the rain, but nothing seemed to work. She performed ancient rituals, danced sacred dances, and offered prayers to the gods, but the drought persisted. Determined to save her people, Modjadji decided to embark on a journey to the sacred mountain where the gods were said to reside. With a small group of loyal followers, Modjadji set off on her journey. They traveled for many days and nights, facing numerous challenges along the way. They crossed vast deserts, climbed steep mountains, and navigated dense forests. But Modjadji's resolve never wavered. She was determined to seek the gods' help and bring the rain back to her people. Finally, they reached the sacred mountain. Modjadji climbed to the top alone, carrying with her offerings of fruit, flowers, and water. She stood before the altar and called out to the gods, pleading for their assistance. She explained the plight of her people and asked for their mercy. Moved by her sincerity and dedication, the gods appeared before her in a vision. They told Modjadji that the drought was a test of her faith and leadership. They explained that the true power of the Rain Queen lay not just in her ability to control the rain, but in her ability to inspire and lead her people through difficult times. The gods then taught Modjadji a new ritual, one that required the participation of her entire kingdom. They told her that the people must come together as one, united in their belief and determination. Only then would the rains return. Modjadji returned to her kingdom and gathered her people. She explained what the gods had told her and taught them the new ritual. The people, filled with hope and faith, followed her lead. They danced and sang, prayed and offered sacrifices. The unity and determination of the people were palpable. As the ritual reached its climax, dark clouds began to gather in the sky. The wind picked up, and the air was filled with the scent of rain. Soon, raindrops began to fall, gently at first, and then in a torrential downpour. The people rejoiced, dancing and singing in the rain. The rivers filled up, the fields turned green again, and life returned to the kingdom. Modjadji had proven herself to be a true leader, not just in times of plenty, but also in times of hardship. Her people loved and respected her even more for her bravery and wisdom. From that day on, the story of Modjadji, the Rain Queen, was told and retold, reminding everyone of the power of faith, unity, and leadership. And so, the kingdom continued to thrive under the watchful eye of Modjadji, the Rain Queen, who ensured that the land remained fertile and the people remained happy for generations to come.